Hi there. Here I am in my Argentina jersey. In case you're wondering about me, I'm born in the United States, but I'm the son of an Argentine mother and a Peruvian father. It's February, so I'm taking this. This is 2 months, almost 2 months. It's February 11th. So another week, it'll be 2 months since that great victory, December 18th, 2022, Argentina's third World Cup title. Here in my jersey with missing something here. I don't have that third star yet. Either I got to stitch it on or break down and buy a new updated Argentina jersey. What I wanted to talk about today. Oh, by the way, my name's Edgar. This is my channel, Language Cafe. Welcome. I hope you'll check out my other videos and give me some likes or subscribe. Leave some comments on any video that you like on this one. And I hope you'd subscribe and you come by and check out my channel from time to time. What I wanted to talk about today was, I'm choosing this topic to talk about the haters of Argentina, or the national team, the Messi haters, because it's been stuck in my mind kind of since during the World Cup and on the final day, and since then. And because it's already 2 months, it's kind of, maybe it's kind of fading, not fading from memory. It's still fresh. It feels like it was just yesterday. But I thought before we kind of, maybe in another few weeks, kind of fade out, get away from the topic, and we move on naturally, I thought I've done some videos concerning Argentina and the World Cup, and it's an interesting one on blacks in Argentina, or the lacks of them. Maybe you've seen them. I invite you to watch them. But I thought then, before too much more time passes, just a kind of a closing video on Argentina, on the topic of Argentina, talk about the haters and the dislike, and then maybe what I think happened and what it all means, and which kind of bothered me, kind of irritated me with my Argentinian blood, son of an Argentine mother. I wanted to touch on a few points, talk about this. Yeah, the haters has become a common term. You hear that people who hate, talk hate all the time, whether for whatever reason, jealousy or what have you. There's some people, especially I think maybe in the case of Argentina, I know it's jealousy, or other nations, especially Latinos. Maybe Hispanics tend to fight a lot, be jealous a lot, be bitter a lot. There's a lot of unity between us, a lot of good things, a lot of things in common that I love always for myself, being Peruvian and Argentine, when I meet other Peruvians and Argentines. Or when I meet Colombians too. I had a girlfriend from Colombia years ago. As an ESL teacher, I've had students from Colombia, from Ecuador, Brazilians as well. Rivalry-wise, I don't like Brazil, but as people, I've known many good Brazilians, and I like them a lot. A little bit of Portuguese is fun to learn too. That's the thing about Spanish and Portuguese is, when I read Portuguese, I can understand a lot. That's what I noticed after I started picking up students. But then also from love Mexican food. But there's a lot of strife, a lot of bitterness sometimes that comes to, oh, my team's better than your team, and it gets personal. I'm going to get to the personal part. It goes beyond football. It goes beyond soccer. And you start talking about each other's countries, your race, your culture. So when it comes to football, losing in football especially, a lot of one-upsmanship that doesn't have anything to do with football. When he's okay, the thing about some people say about Argentina that their World Cup titles were, they even go to say, for one, starting point one, that they're fixed, that they were arranged for Argentina. Something happened. It's always something about Argentina, that this was arranged, or the Mano de Dios goal of Maradona, that Argentina cheated to win that World Cup. Let me talk about that in a couple of minutes. This World Cup, it was set up, it was arranged for Argentina to win it. Messi got too many penalty kicks. All these penalty kicks they gave to Messi. Remember in that final too, France got 2 penalty kicks themselves, just to remind you. Okay. And beyond the insults or the criticism of soccer, Argentina's play, or the favoritism they got, or whatever, then you get to, as I said a moment ago, to some nonsensical insults. And I think the people who get bothered, who either the hate because of hate Messi, or they hate the Argentine national team for whatever reason, or hate Argentines themselves, Argentinians. Some of the things that they don't know where to hit you when you win. I think that's true for a lot of countries, and then their natural rivals or arch rivals, and at the club level too in soccer. It gets personal, something you don't see in American football a lot, or basketball, much less baseball or things. I'm speaking as an American here in America, and people who are in the know about soccer and the way, and the comments online, the way people rip into each other when your team loses and somebody else's team wins. It'll be things like, in the case of Argentina's case, it's like, oh, your economy, well, you're world champions, but your economy sucks. The Argentinian peso is worthless. I mean, it makes me think, what's next? I mean, your women are ugly, your mothers are all prostitutes. I mean, it's personal. They don't know where to hit you. And that speaks to what football means worldwide. It's something that we in America don't understand too, as basketball fans or American football fans. And the United States is a sports-crazed country. But when it comes to football at the international level, and a lot too at the club level too, mother's Argentina, when you talk Boca Juniors, River Plate, oh, the anger, the jealousy, the rivalry, the strife. A lot of it's good nature, a lot of it's not too good nature. But getting back to at the international level, countries between countries, especially among Latino countries. I want to say, and then they talk about getting lucky. Something about luck. It happens. It happens to good teams. When you're a good team, you get luck bounces your way. Bad teams are bad for a reason. Part of it is, besides not being good, is that they're not lucky. Luck, as we say in America, I teach English, a famous idiom is, that's the way the ball bounces. Literally in soccer, in football, that's the way the ball bounces. It bounces in your favor a lot when you're a good team. Okay? So luck, yeah, it happens. I'm looking through some notes here, all the things I wanted to talk about. A lot of I want to talk about this one young man from Spain, talking about a lot of, so it's not just South Americans, it's Spain. One young man in Spain, he's an influencer. He has his website. He actually came out with a video where he said, this Argentina team is the worst team of all the teams that ever won a World Cup. This is the weakest team. This is the worst team. And even if that's true, I ask myself, and so what? I mean, does every team that wins the World Cup you have to measure yourself against Brazil in 1970? I mean, a lot of this is nonsensical. It's just that they don't know where to hit you next. They don't know what to pick. Where's the jealousy or the hatred or bitterness? And you say something that's a non sequitur. Does it matter if you may be the weakest looking team that ever won the World Cup? I think from a lot of the talk from non-Argentines, people who love soccer, even celebrities, who looked at it and commented in Argentina how well they played, how in sync they were. And when you look at videos of their games and some of the goals they scored, it was precision. It was beautiful. And Lionel Scaloni have put together a fantastic team, okay? And Messi was Messi. People sometimes call him, as they say in Spanish, a pecho frío, cold-hearted, or has ice in his veins. Well, he did what he had to do, and he was magnificent. At times they say he walked, he didn't show passion. He showed up when he had to, and he showed up big time in this World Cup. And when I think of all these memes that come out and the talk, yeah, but this, yeah, but that, but the other, Argentina, they couldn't do this, they're nothing without Messi, or they cheated, Maradona cheated, the hand of God goal. Sometimes I think that all of that just adds up to what I call the consolation prize of losers. And I think this goes at any level for any country, especially in the social media age, where up come the memes and up come the comments and the ripping you and tearing you down. It's as if they're trying to wipe the polish off the cup, or try to diminish it. And I've never seen, and you can do it all you want, it doesn't take away from the joy of the celebrations of the Argentinian or of the fans of Argentina. It certainly doesn't take away the joy of the team, of the players, of the coaches, Won't take anything away from Messi. They say, yeah, but this, yeah, but that. They were lucky. As I said, luck accompanies the good teams. It happens. Okay, some person said, well, the greatest team that never won a World Cup, Brazil '82, would have beaten this team easily. Well, maybe, but you know what? The difference is Brazil '82. Brazil 1982, loser. Argentina 2022, FIFA World Cup champion. That's the difference. When you look, as we say the expression, we say scoreboard. Look at it. Who won? Who's the champion? Who's going to go down in history? All that history will show, with or without asterisk, is World Cup champion. It's Argentina. Maybe it just makes you feel better. Like I said, the consolation prize of losers. Not so much losers, of haters. See? Does Argentina start stuff too? Yeah, well, hey, look, Messi was accused of, they said, oh my God, the Van Gaal and the Dutch, Messi did this. What an a-hole. The thing is, you're either saint or sinner many times. They look at it and say, well, why was he like that? Messi has to be, on the one hand, they accuse him of being cold, with having ice water in his veins, having no passion. When he shows passion, when he shows temper, when he shows anger, oh no, well, he's an asshole. I don't like to cuss it. So he's a jerk suddenly, okay? The problems that they had, talk about with the Dutch, the problems they had with the Dutch. They say, oh, they were rude. Oh, they made fun of the Dutch after they won. Okay, there's two sides to every story. Let me read a quote that came from Messi. I'll translate this from the Spanish to the English. He said, they rushed us, they yelled at us, they reprimanded us, they said everything, nos hacían de todo. It's like saying, the expression in Spanish is like they insulted us, okay? They really ripped us, they lit into us. They said stuff to us when we were about to kick penalty kicks. We're each penalty kick taker. He concludes by saying, those who talk should watch tienen que ver toda la película, should watch the whole movie. There's two sides to every story. There's two sides to every coin. Okay, the Dutch, Van Gaal, and the whole team. What did they do? Okay, they were leading up to that. As for Maradona, I just want to say quickly, you know about that hand of God goal in '86? Let's say it was 0-0. He scores. He doesn't score. That the ref says no goal. What happens? Chilton, the English goalkeeper, takes the ball, kicks it back out. Play resumes. We'll never know for sure who would have won that game. I think Argentina would have. It was their year. It was Maradona's magical year. So we'll never know. So to say Argentina only won because of the Mano de Dios goal is simply not true. The haters don't know what to say next. So Messi has to be saint or sinner, and he's not perfect. No, it's not right. So, the Dutch started crap too in that case. And there's a lot of positives. Positives you could take. Those of you, my fellow Argentina fans, I think there's a lot of people in the world who fell in love with Argentina, with their style. They were happy for Messi. They were rooting for Messi. Okay. They were the celebrities talking up Argentina, big way. The final was without equal. It was a great final. France played a fantastic game. When they woke up, when they came through, when they came alive, it suddenly became a fantastic game. Okay, but Argentina won it fair and square. Penalty kicks, good teams get them. They get calls. You get calls that go your way. France gets them too. Bad teams, for those of you who you're unhating, say pray, your team gets better. They simply get better. They improve, and they get to the point where they get calls going their way too. It happens to really good and great teams. It just happens. The people fell in love with Argentina and Messi. So overall, I just like the vibes. Most of the vibes around the world were good. But, in the haters can really bother you. But I think all your hate and all your memes, it doesn't diminish anything from the team. It doesn't take a smile off their faces, the celebration away. It didn't, and it won't, ever. And just one more thing I like to say in closing. In the words of the immortal and the great late Freddie Mercury, no time for losers. When you want to do this to these losers, these haters, just remember, as he said, no time for losers, because we are the champions of the world, and we got it for 4 years. Vamos Argentina. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everyone.